Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tyro Investing here. Today I'm going to be making a video on another video on SOFI. Really, since my last video, I made a prediction and just kind of wanted to do a follow-up on that. We are fastly creeping up on the earnings here for quarter
Mhm.
one, late April here, and we're already April 8th, so it's coming up quick. So I wanted to give another update video on kind of what I'm seeing right now on the chart. So with that being said, if you guys are watching this and you like the video, please hit me with a like and also a subscription to the channel. That really helps me out. Again, my year-end goal for 2024 is to get to 500 subscribers. So I would really appreciate it if you guys are enjoying the video. Help me out. It means a lot. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So what am I seeing on the chart right now? I showed this last time, kind of got clear resistance here, clear support here. And we were getting flirting with getting back down there, went all the way below. Actually, if you were lucky, you got it below 7 there on April 2nd for a very brief moment. And then it ended up closing the day actually well above 7. But I would say we are looking very good right now. It closed here. Zoom in a little bit. It closed today. I mean, it closed up almost 5% on the day, and we got to close above the 50-day moving average. Now, the 50-day moving average had just crossed downward on the 200-day, which typically that's short-term bearish, but I mean, it was already so like close together that I wouldn't hold much stock into that. It's not like, you know, SoFi's been riding up and up and up, and then we're finally getting a first down. It's been like up and down, downtrend like crazy. So I wouldn't take too much into that, but we did get a close above, and we haven't had a close above the 50-day moving average in well over a month. Um, Back in March 4th, we were above it, and we finally got our first close above that on April 8th today. So now if we get another one above the 200-day moving average, I think that also signal quite a lot of bullishness. So this blue line here, this path, was kind of what I was hinting at, what I think might happen here. Now, we're already kind of at my first target here, which was, getting above the 50-day, the 200-day about. Now, I would not be surprised if we hit 8 or right here and we kind of retrace back to like 750 over the next week or so. But I mean, SoFi is looking good. We've had a few analyst upgrades from 10 to 11, all with buys. That's the kind of thing you want to see, especially heading into an earnings. They're obviously seeing things um, that makes them bullish. So my prediction was we'll be about 8, right about 8 before the earnings, and then I think after the earnings we're going to make a run back at this resistance, which has been resistance. I mean, I guess you could say it. I mean, but this was an earnings back in July. It went above that, but then it sold right off. So I wouldn't even count that. I would still actually include that as resistance. Now let's get out of here and just go to the bigger picture. I mean, and this has been resistance essentially now since March of 22. So we're almost going on 2 years now of this not SoFi not being able to get above this $10 to $11 range now. SoFi has a history of beating their earnings reports. They tend to go somewhat conservatively, but I think like member growth and all that should be pretty well. They forecasted for like a conservative economic environment, and I would say still in this environment from the numbers and whatnot, things are going decently well still, like job numbers, all this stuff. So I think I'm expecting good things, and I'm probably going to make a video with my earnings expectations probably next week or the week after that. Definitely, obviously before earnings, but yeah, this is I'm really liking the action right now. We've had two kind of big days. We had this pullback here on this day that was last Thursday, but the whole market pulled back. That's when that whatever other Fed speaker Kashkari came in, and who knows if we'll cut rates. Like, I mean, I can't stand when those guys talk like that because they're just um, talking into thin air. Like it's nothing like that you can really take to the bank. It's just, this might happen or this might happen. And then, he tanks the market. I mean, without that, we might already be above eight because SoFi, I mean, since that seven bounce, I mean, it's been on a run. So it's looking very good. And, it was strong today compared to the market. A lot of the big names were rather flat or down or barely up, but SoFi was there almost up 5% on the day. So, excuse me, I'm really liking the action right now. And above eight, I think is coming soon. I would not be surprised though if we do just fluctuate a little bit before earnings. Before I think with a good earnings, we make our way back up to that elusive resistance that hasn't been able to go above that for 2 years now. So I think it'll take some really good numbers to get above that resistance, but nonetheless, I think we're headed back for that resistance. So that is my update for the day, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and again, if you could hit this video with a like, and also subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate that. With all that being said, we'll catch you at the next one. Later.